I have two easy, beautiful 4th of July crafts for you today, and I just can't wait to show you. First, we'll make this bandana wreath, and then we'll make a luminary for your garden. For the bandana wreath, I used a 9-inch embroidery hoop and 3 bandanas, and you can easily get these things right at the dollar store. If you'd like a bigger wreath, just get more bandanas. First thing I'm doing is I'm cutting my bandanas into 8 strips. This does not need to be perfect, so I'm cutting along the fold lines, and that will give me 4 strips, and then I'm just cutting each one down the middle. Now that my strips are cut, I'm going to fold them in half and tie them to my wooden embroidery hoop. Once I have it tied to the embroidery hoop, then I'm just fluffing it up so that it looks like half of a bow. Then, when I tie the next piece of red to the embroidery hoop, I'll put the part that's folded on the opposite side, and then it looks like a bow without ever having to make a bow. Because haven't you ever noticed whenever you try to make a bow on something, it always feels like one side or the other doesn't look good. So this way, it gives the illusion of having a bow without having to go through trying to make that perfect bow. I'm going to keep doing the same thing with all of my bandana strips, and I'm going in order red, white, blue, all the way around the wreath. New to my channel, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to you, and I'd like to share with you that it's my goal to bring real life help for when life gets real in all areas of home management. I would love to pour encouragement in as we cook and clean and organize and do DIY projects around the house, as well as monthly craft projects like this one. So if you are liking what you're seeing today, I hope you'll look a little closer at my channel, because I'd love to see you again. And I hope you'll give me a greeting in the comment section so I can say hello to you personally. This video is part of a collab with Heidi Sonboul, and you'll find her channel linked in my description box below, as well as the playlist for all of the ladies who have given us a DIY craft today. Once I'm done tying all of my bandanas to my embroidery hoop, now I'm just going to fluff it. I'm going to move bandanas around to make it look the best it can. And if you want, you could buy more than 3 bandanas so that it has an even fuller look. This was so easy and so cute, and what I did was I loosened the top of the embroidery hoop and I put it around a nail, and then I tightened it. So cute, so easy, no glue gun, no sewing. And now let's work on our luminary. All you need is as many glass jars as you'd like to paint, red, white, and blue acrylic paint, a foam brush, sparkly glue, and a lacquer that you can spray on top so that it can stay outside without losing its paint. I also use contact paper and then tea light candles. You could also use those little tea light lights that you can get at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut out a star because I want a star opening in my design so that the light of my candle can shine through. So I'm just cutting a piece of contact paper, and I'm going to hold it on top of the jar to draw my star so that I can kind of eyeball the size I want my star to be. Of course, you could choose any shape you want. I'm choosing a star because it goes well with the 4th of July. Now I'm cutting out the star, and then I'm going to peel off the backing and place my star on my jar wherever I want the candlelight to shine through. So I'm going to be putting mine on the lower part of my jar because I'm using small tea lights. Now I'm using paint tape on the sides of the jar, so the star is in the front, the paint tape is on either side, and that will mark off where my second color is going to go. And now I'm ready to paint. I'm going to be putting blue on one side and red on the other. And since we put the contact paper down in the star shape, I can paint right over the top of that. And then once my paint is dry, I can just peel that star sticker off. I'm only doing one coat of paint because I want it to be a bit translucent, and I'm just using Crafters acrylic because it doesn't go on real heavy. But if you just want the light to shine through the star, you can either use more than one coat of paint or a better quality of acrylics. Now that my paint is dry, I'm removing that paint tape that I put on either side. After I take the paint tape off, I'm removing those star contact paper shapes, and you can see it came out pretty good. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'll be using the sparkly glue on the outline. Now I'm going to be painting white paint in those open stripes, and I'm not worried about it being perfect because I'm going to be putting a line of the sparkly glue wherever the white meets the red and the blue. And so that's going to cover any minor imperfections in my line. I love a no-fail craft, and both my wreath and this luminary would just be great projects to do with your kids. Now that my white paint is dry, I'm going to be going in with the sparkly glue, and I chose the silver. And I'm just outlining where the white meets the red and the blue, and I'll also be going around the star. My one jar took the entire tube of glue. So if you're doing more than one, you're going to need more glue. And I might have even liked having another backup just in case, even with the one jar. I let the glue dry overnight, and now I'm spraying it with the lacquer. I didn't tell you a specific brand to get, and that's because the brand I wanted to get wasn't in the store. And so anything that can go on glass to seal it is perfectly fine. I got mine at Michael's, and remember, there's always a coupon online that you can use to get up to 40% off on any one item. Thanks so much for crafting with me today. I hope you love these 2 easy, beautiful crafts. YouTube has a suggestion for you in the upper left corner that they think you'll enjoy watching. I have my own suggestion for you in the upper right corner so that you can keep on watching. And remember, as always, that God loves you and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.